Alright, so now that you see what's going on, I'm going to be shutting up things and getting in the truck. We're going to go in the back. Peace out for a sec. So now look, as you guys can see, I have relocated. See my little vegetation growing? I mean, it's not house beautiful or nothing like that, but it's me. I have relocated. This is my new crib right here. See, I got carpet. I'm the only junk man got carpet. Now, you know how to step this scrap business up a notch. Bam! Okay, hotel. Head tip pool. Yes, you can see I'm down to an empty bed right now. I got stuff that I'm going to start loading and cleaning. I got some more stuff in the back. All this stuff got thrown in the last segment when I turned off, right? But I went out yesterday and picked up a bunch of stuff that I already threw in my little cubby hole in the back. So we're going to be going back there in a minute. But in the meanwhile, what I'm going to do is show you this bundle right here. I call it bundles because that's what it is. It's a bundle of cash. It's going to be, well, I won't say all that, but when I get through with it, I'm going to be able to pay some bills with this for real. So, c'est la vie. I'll be checking back in with you to show you my progress. See that refrigerator? See it laying on the ground right there? I'm going to put it on the back of my truck and fill that cavity in the middle of it with a whole lot of miscellaneous iron that be laying around. And fill everything as much as I can. Just pack it as tight as I can. See, I got my board set up high so I can go high up. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. I used to use my trailer, but I found out I ain't going to employ that trailer anymore. You see, I went out and got all these TVs. They be laying around everywhere. I just pick them up. They go to that same lawnmower that's in my way. I'm taking it over my crib, over my homie Harry house. Harry lawnmower man. He fixed these things. This is a pretty good one. You see it's propelled. The engine on it makes it drive. And if you can see, it's a big engine. I don't know the horsepower on that, but I bet you it's better than the 4 horsepower. I think. I don't know. I'm going to take it to Harry. Harry going to check it out for me and tell me what's the low skinny on it. Feel me? Alright? So, I got things to do. I got a busy day. I got a grip of work to do. So, yeah. Peace and blessings. I'll be getting back. Alright? Peace out. Hotel. Alright, I just left from over there. That's like a lot of sunshine, huh? Maybe you can see this camera is digital. It should do the adjusting for me. I can barely see because the sun right in my eyes. But I'm going to get it all cleaned up. That's a new parking area in the back away from the building. I just picked up that load I was telling you guys about. That hole right there is where I back in and throw stuff out so I can situate my bed, get it empty, so I can do my load tie-in the way I need according to what materials I'm going to sell, where I'm going to sell, and all that stuff has to be the considering factor of what my objective be for the day. Today's objective was to simply get this stuff right here out of the way so I can get at cleaning my precious metals. This stuff that's on the truck right now is not precious metals. This is what you call tin scrap. This stuff is what I ride around in the alley and pick up. When I find precious metals, it's a part of the application of these different types of equipment, recreation devices, you name it, it's all in there. From appliances to televisions. Well, I took the televisions out already, but almost everything that mankind uses, I can find a use for and recycle, including cardboard, you name it, woo, woo, woo. If I wanted to get involved with all that, I could really step my game up. But more than anything, I like dealing with the metals because it's something about the metals that's a part of my cosmic energy of who I am. So I enjoy doing this. They say if you find something you enjoy doing and do it, you don't ever have to go to work. And that's how I feel about this. I'm cleaning up my community plus making profit, and it's all good. It's win-win-win. Except for when I go through my little woo-woo-woos, but that's a part of life. I know that. So don't think I'll be complaining all the time when I be dropping knowledge. I just be sharing information. I know that adversities are the reasons that we are here. I know that. I know the reason we're on earth is so we can have problems. Our problems come from the choices that we make and our pursuit of what we call pleasures. Pleasures are the flip side of our problems. Believe it or not, they ride hand in hand like that. All problems arrive with the solution to them because all problems came from something you invited. So if you invited it to come, you can invite it to leave. We'll talk about all that later, all right? Say la vie, peace. I'm getting ready to go to the scrapyard. When I get there, I'm turning this camera back on so I can show you guys where I go to sell this stuff. All right, peace out. Okay, so I'm back. Right now I'm in Portland, Oregon. I just came across the Columbia River. I didn't film that going across the bridge because it's too much going on, so I can't be going across that bridge with this camera in my hand. That'll just be too, not really too complicated, but it's kind of foolish to try to do that because of the design of the bridge, how small it is, and common courtesy to other motorists. It's really the wrong thing to be doing out here on Columbia Boulevard, but this is a big road, it's like a highway road, and I used to drive big tractor-trailer trucks so I could pull this off. I wanted to turn this trailer on before we get to the place that I'm going to so you guys can get a good image of what's going on down this road. This is an industrial area of the city, Portland, Oregon. As you can see right there, we got Penske, we got Cat, we got everything around here that'll be common with getting construction work done, building, trade, maintenance, and all that good stuff. This area right here is all about that. This is a truck, little shortcut route, if you will, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, right up the road here, we're gonna be coming to this place, Metro Metals, that I was telling you guys about. Used to be Zeus Metals, a grip back, where I first started learning how to take advantage of this enterprise right here known as non-ferrous metal recycles, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's about, that's what I'm doing. So yeah, I go around this town, but I don't come to Portland no more, but a while back when I used the first scrap metal, I used to tear this town up. It's a market for it in Vancouver. I'm eating up Vancouver right now because I ain't really got no competition over there, but they come and go. They real wise. Some junk men know how to get in and get the important metals and be gone. I'm out here, I'm fresh on the town, so I gotta scavenge and get whatever I can, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good. God is with me, and so I'm making a living for myself, so I ain't mad. Like I said, as long as you don't get greedy, things will work out. If you don't expect too much, you can't get disappointed. So I keep my expectations low, and so I'm always getting more than I expected, so I'm always happy, you feel me? That's the, see the sign right there? All right, so now watch this. I'm gonna make this turn right here, and when I turn in here, I'm gonna have to turn this thing off because these people is not gonna be real happy about me coming in here filming their enterprise. I'm sure of it. See, the thing is that a thief can make a better lock than a locksmith because he knows how to break a lock. So a thief can give a locksmith instructions on how to build his shit. The reason I say that is because these guys, they go around the world with cameras and spy on people and use the information they get from their cameras to destroy people and to steal information and all kind of shit. So quite naturally, when they see you coming in doing the same thing that they do, it's gonna make them nervous because they think you have the same ulterior motive or the same motive, and that is to create chaos or theft. So I'm just gonna turn this off right now so I won't have no problem out of scale people. You can see this is an enclosure where they pour their scrap metal at. They the only metal place in town where the trucks can actually come and dump their iron under a roof. So the scrap iron burners, those are the people that use the torches and cut up all the iron, can actually have a roof over their head while they're working. Now that is some incredible shit. You go Metro Metals, peace out. So you guys can know that building right there is the scale house. What happens is you go across the scale, that's where that truck is in front of me, and you get your weight. See the truck in front of me? He's gonna get away, go in the back, throw all that stuff out, and then come back across the scale. That's how they figure out how much money they owe you. See the scale he just drove on it? Okay, peace, I gotta go. I don't want them to see this camera. See you later. Okay, so we record again. As you can see, these little boxes and containers and everything you see around here is all for processing metals, shipping it overseas, probably to China or Japan, one or the other. But they got a lot of shit going on in this yard, please believe me. I know for a fact that this type of industry right here is very profitable. If you know what you're doing and you stay at it and you hit it hard, and you don't be a little wimp and you go for what you know, you can come up. This is all I know. This is all I do. I ain't got my mind on nothing else but looking for metal. That's all I freaking do. And worship, you know what I'm saying? Do my studies and stuff like that. That's all, you know? I can't think of nothing else important. Anyway, as you guys can see down there, what I'm gonna do is zoom down there because they're gonna get upset if I come down there with this camera. But that's where it's all going on at. You can see that stop sign. All that right there is where I'm gonna throw this shit off at when I get down there. And that's gonna be a wrap, okay? I gotta turn this camera off before I get in trouble, okay? All right, y'all feel me? You see that equipment moving down there? All that stuff right there is a part of this operation. So I'm ready to throw my load off and get my ass out of here. Peace. Yo, look at how much metal they got. It's everywhere. They make so much cash off this stuff, yo. I'm telling you, you'll be surprised how much money is in this whole business. See the magnet? I tell you guys, the magnet is the most important tool of this business. A magnet tell you what you're doing out here. You'll see those magnets all everywhere. Watch, I got so many magnets in my shop because the magnets is how you know where you at. Okay? But that's what he gonna do. He gonna pull that trailer out the way, then it's a wrap. That's what he do all day. That's his job. You see that piece of equipment right there? I'll scrap that if I had a chance to. Please believe it. All right, peace out. Greetings. Okay, this is Asar Satepara Ma'at. I've been away from this camera for about a day. Yo, I've been really working though. As you can see, I got my truck situated. I done put a lot of stuff that was in this warehouse on the back of there so I could have space to work. As you can look, you see these buckets now being implemented into my project. I'm putting all my different metals into their resting places so I could take it to the yard and sell them. I've been working real hard sorting this stuff. What you're looking at down here is different applications of money that's in the processing stage to be made sellable at the scrap yard. You can sell it the way it is, but you ain't gonna make as much money as you would make when you process it. So it's gonna be processed when I take it to them, so they can just throw it right in their processed metal bins. In other words, they got bins where they've done their metal processing that's already set up. My metal is gonna be processed, so when I take it in there to them, they can just throw it and deploy it right into the bins they already got made in their yard. They don't have to put it into a bin where they have to hire employees to do the work that I did in my warehouse, which means I get paid more money. That's how this works. That's what the whole thing is about, because the knowledge of preparing the metals is the knowledge that it took me 3.5 years to accumulate when I worked in that scrapyard. So I've been here since about 7 o'clock this morning. Right now it's about 2:30, 2:45. I put in 7 hours of work, 7 hard hours of work. I did some driving and some metal work. I've turned those screws and wrenches and everything. I've got a dent started in this thing so that I'm going to be working on this until approximately Monday afternoon. Monday afternoon, this stuff should be all on the truck ready to go to market by Tuesday morning. That's my plan. And so I've just given you guys an update on what went on. I did some stuff in the back too. I'm going to be back out here tomorrow. I'm going to turn this thing on. We're going to really get involved with exactly what's going on here with my project and all. Okay? Alrighty. So, God bless us all and good stuff like that. By the way, I was just watching some stuff on the internet, and it was very interesting about our government creating some, how would I put this? Some biological contaminant chemical has been developed, according to a lot of metaphysics, by our government with information that they obtained from, I wouldn't say extraterrestrial, but definitely a source other than our normality of knowledge here on Earth. You got to remember, when we're stuck on believing in Santa Claus, it's really some information coming from another realm that will give you information to animate the dead. Now, I know that sounds crazy as hell, and a lot of you guys ain't going to want to believe that, so that's on you. You don't have to. But I know the way the human brain works, that anything you could think of, if you wanted to develop or manifest bad enough, all you got to do is keep putting thought energy into it, and you can make it manifest. The ideal that I've been watching movies for the last 25 years that was getting me prepared for the state of zombieism doesn't shock me.